fall season is finally here, and Coachella Valley Weekly is taking you behind the scenes of the first ever Scare and Pumpkin Festival at the Indio Fairgrounds. Fun for the whole family is to be had, and you're in for a scary good time.
About the ofrenda behind us.
Absolutely. So this is an ofrenda, a traditional ofrenda. We had a professional altarista put it together for us from Los Angeles. And this is a community altar. It's tied into Dia de los Muertos. And so here the community is actually able to write notes to their departed loved ones and add it to the altar. So over the course of the event, the community is contributing to its overall aesthetic. You can see already, it's only been open a day and a half. All these notes that have been written and left at the altar here. So you see traditional elements of the sugar skulls, the Katrina. We have the bread and of course, lots and lots of marigolds here. And then people who were important in the Mexican-American community, Selena, Cesar Chavez, Frida Kahlo. And so this is really a unique or a special element that will not only represents our local community, but really ties in well as we celebrate all of the fall here at the Riverside County Scare and Pumpkin Festival. The idea being with our haunted plant store here, you have best buds. Hang out with your friend, take a picture underneath it, and then you can move right on down to the Magic Cat store, where we actually have the customer entrance for the cats themselves to enter, so we're not able to get in through that little pet door.
I see.
And then if you come down to the cinema, we actually have shows on all the time, but we also have these tinted arrests where you're able to take your picture, so you can put your face through, and we have another one over here for 2 people as well.
Nice. Awesome.
As you continue around our giant indoor pumpkin patch, we have more photo opportunities for families, so you can choose whether you're going to be the happy family, the spooky family, or the weird family, whichever one fits your group. You can come down to our barber shop where not only do we have a barber chair that you can sit in, we have some oversized barbershop utensils as well. So you can either go spooky with it,
very Sweeney Todd.
That's right. So we have our funeral director parlor as well, and then our esoteric library. So again, more just photo opportunities for everyone to come through and build up their social profiles, or just have that nice picture that they can use later on. In the center of the town, we have our fountain. So this is what we call our family front, where you can gather around, sit around it, and take a nice picture. If you're coming from that side, you have all of the town in the background. But we have different angles on this, so you can see we have the pumpkins in one section, and then we have the sugar skulls in the other.
The unique part about this event is that it's an indoor pumpkin patch, essentially. So why is that so helpful here in the Coachella Valley?
So when we first got to the property here July 1st last year, we asked everyone in town, what's the one thing you wish was in the valley that's not? And the answer was a pumpkin patch. And so we started reaching out to pumpkin farmers and said, hey, we want to do a pumpkin patch in Indio. And they said, there's no way you can do it. It's too hot. I really wanted to use that lovely lawn in front of our Arabian Nights stage. And they said, you'll lose your pumpkins in about 3 days. So we spent a year working on it, and we came up with the idea of doing an entirely indoor air-conditioned pumpkin patch. So we have 33,000 square feet of indoor air-conditioned space here at the Full and Lighter Auditorium. And that allowed us to have these pumpkins that we're able to keep for about 3 to 4 weeks. We have arranged it with the growers that we have multiple shipments coming in over the course of the event, because we run for 5 weeks, so we're always going to have fresh pumpkins to choose from, and we keep replenishing our patch.
Excellent. And how much does this pumpkin weigh here?
So this is our prize winner Big Mac over here, and he weighs about 100 pounds. So we had to use a couple people and roll him to get hit all the way up.
Oh wow, that is the star of the event right here.
Absolutely. And so, you know, in October we kind of have transitional weather here in the valley. Last year we had a big storm during one of our Munch Trucks events in the middle of October. Being indoors means that everybody can come out, rain or shine. We actually have, in addition to the year-round favorites of Estrella Jalisco and the Globe Ultra, we have the seasonal items of Elysian's Night Owl. It's a pumpkin ale. We have Ace Pumpkin Cider. We have the Golden State Mighty Dry Cider, which is just an apple cider. And then we also actually have a beer fresh in from Germany. They only brought 300 barrels over, and we were able to snag 4 of them. So this is the Spaten Oktoberfest Urmarzen.
So Chris, we have come to one of the more daring parts of the festival. Can you tell me what's behind us right now?
Yes, so this is the entrance to the Carnival Carnivore Haunted House. This is a separate ticket from everything else that's inside. While out here in San Phantasma, it is the family-friendly area. We do recommend this for a guest 16 plus. This is a 20-minute walkthrough haunted house experience, and it is scary. There is definitely a beast in there. He's 8 feet tall, and he can roar.
So we are behind the scenes in the belly of the beast, so to speak. So what's going on behind us here?
So this is the control room, one of them, for our haunted house, the Carnival Carnivore. So this is where we're watching everything that's going on with the guests and the actors' interactions, making sure that everybody's moving through at an appropriate pace, pausing them as we need it, or scaring them along their way if they're pausing too long. We control all the audio and the lighting elements from here, the fog. So this is just one of the nerve centers that keeps this haunted house experience going.
So Chris, tell me a little bit about the station here at the Scare and Pumpkin Festival.
So absolutely, at our merch counter we actually have over 1,000 sugar skulls, and these are traditional. They're acquired from the same person who is providing them for our ofrenda, the community altar, and they are available for purchase, as well as a variety of light up items. Of course, again, when you buy your pumpkin, you're able to paint it here at no additional charge. That's been a family favorite, and even with the older groups as they are drinking a beer.
And you were telling me earlier about how important community is here at this festival. How important was it for you to showcase the Coachella Valley community here at this event?
So the Fairgrounds is a community gathering place. So just like with the Fair and Date Festival, we wanted to provide the Scare and Pumpkin Festival as something that reflected the community, one, the community values, but two, local artists in the community as well. So while we may not have the competitive exhibits, you have your ability to enter in your own notes to your departed loved ones over at the ofrenda. We have local Joshua Tree artists represented in the dioramas behind our bar area, and we used a local altarista to set up our ofrenda as well.